guys, Roy here from rwoco12 and epicdroid.com, bringing you today a really quick video on Google Opinion Rewards. Google Opinion Rewards is an awesome app that is out there. Google put it out. It's an app that basically gives Google permission to stalk you a little bit more than they usually do. We all have our Android devices in our pockets. We all use them for our GPS units at times. Most of us have location history turned on just because we don't know how to turn it off. That's an idea for a future video. But that is something that we have given up as part of our owning Android devices. As part of that, Google recognizes that and they want to reward us and make their information more accurate and also use it for better advertising, better information gathering, and things like that. So they gave us Google Opinion Rewards. Google Opinion Rewards takes your data as far as where you've been, what you've done, what you use your device for, and it then asks you questions based around those things. It also asks you questions as far as what your interests are, the things that you have done in the past, before you had your Android device, before you signed up for Opinion Rewards, and it asks you questions about them so that Google can find out more about who you are and then pay you to answer additional questions. Some of the questions that I've had are: what are my favorite color? Where have I been shopping? How was my experience where I went shopping? What's my favorite food? How many people are in my family? How much money do I make? Do I own my own business? Do I work for someone? Do I have a favorite book? Do I have a favorite movie? What kind of movies do I like? All sorts of questions. And from what I understand, there's even more question variety than that. I've just been getting the generic ones, but it is an opportunity for you to give information back to Google in exchange for a small payment, generally between 10 and 25 cents on average. However, I have seen some as much as $1, and I've seen some as little as 8 cents, and a couple that were for 0 cents. I didn't get paid anything, but those were just generic. Who are you? What are you interested in? Those kinds of questions. But it is an awesome app. I totally recommend it. I've gotten about $60 so far in the time I've been using it. It takes 3 seconds to answer the questions. It's super easy to use, and it just requires you paying attention to your device for when a question pops up and then answering it, and Google pays you for it. And again, you have to do it at that sacrifice that they do know a little bit more about your location history. But let's face it, for those of us that aren't wearing aluminum foil hats or tin foil hats, we should be, because the government knows where we're at anyways. So let's go ahead and jump on in and we'll see what we can do. Alright guys, so here we have my NVIDIA Shield tablet. It has Google Opinion Rewards installed on it. I'm going to show you some of the cool things about Google Opinion Rewards and why I recommend it to anyone. So here on Google Opinion Rewards, the very first thing you see here is that I do have a new survey available. I'll show you how that works here in just a second. It shows I have a Google Play credit of $8.26, gives me the option to spend my credit. It gives me a reward history and then allows me to share that app with my friends. So here we go to the reward history. I want to show you what I've got here. A couple of these. I've got some of these items that are like 19 cents, 18 cents. We've got a couple in here that are for 10 cents, a couple of $1 ones. I mean, so the value of what you're getting is all over the place. We even have a couple of $0, 0 cent ones. So those are ones I'm just being asked generic demographic questions and things to find out more about who I am, to find out what questions they want to send me in the future. But as you can see, I started this back in November 29th of 2013, and as of 4/11, so as of earlier this morning, I have a total amount earned of $56.35. With that, I did want to point something out real quick. So this device is my primary tablet, and I also have my Nexus 5X here, which is my primary phone. So both of these devices are running Google Opinion Rewards. They're tied to the same account. This is something I've run into before, where I have two devices that are activated and they're both running it. Both have Google Opinion Rewards, but as you can see over on this one, it shows that there is no survey available at this time. However, this one does show that I have a survey available. Actually, this morning I had 2 surveys available. So what you want to do is, when you're doing this, make sure that either you're just running it on one device, or that the devices that you're running on, that you're checking them regularly so you don't miss out on them. As you can see here, this one expires in 20 hours and 59 minutes. So if I didn't catch it, and if I missed it, and I would lose that opportunity to earn that money there. So that is just something you guys should keep an eye out for. Now let's go ahead and answer this survey, and you'll see some of the things that they look for. So answer survey. About this survey, it's going to ask me questions about my shopping behavior based on your recent location history. Getting the survey because you have location history enabled in the Google Settings app, and blah, 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 blah. And then it goes on and it tells you that it's going to be anonymous, and that they're also going to show you more relevant advertising, and so forth and so on. So, okay, we got it. So which of the following places have you visited recently? So it goes through a list of places that I have been close to, and sometimes I think it throws these out here just to see if we're being honest and seeing if we're telling the truth, because I've gotten some that are where there's none of the locations even in the state that I live in. But I can tell you from this one, I did go to Lowe's on Saturday. My wife has me remodeling the bedroom and I needed to get some MDF board. So I did that, and it says when was the last time? So it gives you a couple of options. Did I do it on Sunday? Did I do it on Saturday? A week ago, a month ago, or more than a month ago? So I did it on Saturday. So next, how was my experience? It was great. So let's go ahead and hit next. And I just earned 25 cents. So then I can go ahead and hit OK. No survey available at this time, so I am now up to a balance of $8.51. Some tips and tricks as far as what I've found has helped me to get more of these surveys. Enable location history. You want to make sure that's turned on so that they can track you and they can see where you're at, so they can ask you questions about where you're shopping and things. Also, make sure you answer your questions quickly. I found that when I do that, I do get more surveys. If I miss them, and if I miss them regularly, I find that I stop getting surveys for a little bit there. But yeah, just make sure that you're on top of that. Turn location history on, answer them quickly, and you'll be good to go. So enjoy your free money and have a great day.